Yeah, you still there?
I'm there.
Oh, yes, welcome. Unfortunately, we're having some technical difficulties because I have Jade in the house, but I can't bring her in. We're not sure if it's me or if it's her or if it's whatever, but you can hear her. Say hi, Jade.
Hello, people. Hello.
What a game! We're gonna have to figure this out. It's obviously not working. I can't see what I can do. Let me try this
Such a
here.
bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
So.
I'm here too, just to see if it would work or something, and I'd see you, but I don't see me. I see you.
Yeah. I'm trying everything here to try to bring you in, but it's not happening.
It doesn't give you any message or any error. It could be something from me. I wonder. I mean, I could go and Google it, but it kind of would be a waste of time right now.
Yeah. Well, we can still hear you if that helps, the situation, which it doesn't. We really just want to talk about what happened today, and it was awesome. And I think you should give Cousin some love. Because the first podcast I saw with you is after the Packers game, and you were beating him up.
Oh, yeah.
You were, I don't trust you, you motherfucker, So give.
Frustrating though sometimes.
What's that?
He's so frustrating sometimes. No, today he played really well. I was really happy for him today. How he played. He stepped it up. I was very pleased. How could you not be?
I know. And the whole team and the play calling and the defense is always great, although they gave up a little bit too many points for my liking. But still, I mean, when they came up big when they needed to. But Cousins threw it well, and Thielen looked good, and Diggsy looked good.
Oh yeah. 3 touchdowns for Stephon.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's happy now.
Hopefully he wants to stay. To stay.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if Cousins plays like that all the time, I mean, why would he want to leave?
Right. So hey, tell us. I noticed that you started doing podcasts a while ago, months ago, right?
Yeah, probably last season. I started a channel last season. It was encouraged by friends of mine because I had entered this sports broadcasting idol competition here.
Oh.
And yeah, made the top 4, and then it got abruptly canceled before we were all supposed to go battle it out. But yeah, I would have been able to be on the radio, local radio here for a year-long show. That would have been the prize. But anyway, so somebody was like, well, you should just start a YouTube channel. So then after that fell through, I was like, yeah, just start a YouTube channel. So here I've been, just hanging out. And so you got broadcasting in your blood. Does it run in your family or something, or? No. I mean, I went to college for theater. I've done acting and stand-up comedy, so stuff like that.
Okay.
I started college in mass communications, didn't finish there, but yeah, I don't know. I find it's fun. It's cool. I wish I would have gone into something like that, but yeah. What about yourself?
So I'm originally from Massachusetts. Lived in Minneapolis last year for the whole football season. I'm a season ticket holder. I now live in Phoenix, and I've been a diehard fan all my life. And just recently started doing my podcasts. But I've bled purple forever, and I own just a web hosting design business that I've had forever. So.
Very cool.
That's how I make a living, and I'm trying to bring more Viking fans on to showcase them. When did you become a true fan? What? Give us that story.
Oh my god! Ever since I can remember.
Yeah.
Ever since I was a young kid, I've always liked sports. Grew up playing sports, loving them, watching with my family. Pretty sure I got the Viking purple fandom from my got learned how to yell at the TV from him. And that Avery still yells at the TV right now. So ever since I can remember, like I remember as a kid asking my parents like how to pronounce Brett Favre's name, like because I would see it on the jersey. They'd be like, "It's Favre." I'd be like, "How do you say that name?" So forever. It's hard to let them go when it's been forever, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give us your best win, your worst loss ever.
Oh shoot!
Out of the many losses, you know.
Man, the best win I think has to be the Minneapolis Miracle. I mean, it's hard to beat that one. And then the Gary Anderson field goal. I still remember that. Just traumatized child. You know. Well, yeah, I think I was a younger person then. I don't think I was a child, like a teenager.
Did you cry?
No, I was just pissed. Just pissed. We had those foam Vikings bricks, you know, that you can throw at the TV.
Yeah.
There were some of those, but, you know, man. Yeah, but I think also that's why I have this, like, obsession with Case Keenum, too, is because of the Minneapolis Miracle. And
that's right. Okay, because, yeah, you seem to keep bringing them up. I don't know if it was, like, you just love the guy or, you know.
Yeah. After that season, he just stepped it up, man. He just was, like, the backup quarterback that stepped it up. But
Yeah, I would have given him another chance. And another thing I want to point out is I was listening to that same podcast, and when you were beating up Cousins, you said, and we let go of our best quarterback, Slaughter. And I'm like, I love that girl because I've been talking Slaughter up. Mm-hmm. Like we should have just given him at least one chance to.
Agreed. Heavy agree. Heavy agree on that.
Why not?
Yeah. So frustrating. A little frustrating.
Yeah. When you said that, I'm like, you know, she's talking my language, and I mean, we had the guy in here for like 2 or 3 years. We feed him, we coach him up, and then we let him go out the door. I mean, that doesn't make much sense to me. So.
No, he did so well in preseason. You know, at least give him a shot. Yeah, see what he can do. Because everybody was like, you know, it's against the third stringers. Well, it's like put him in once. Just give him one shot against some starters and see how he does.
Exactly. And then you also said that you wanted Kirk Cousins to take off the diapers and put on the big boy pants on. Did he do that today? Did he put on the big
potty train today?
Potty train today.
No diapers at all today. Yes.
Like, what'd you?
Happy for him, and like you know, I don't know if you heard any of the kind of after the game because of that. What was it? That Zach Brown comment, you know, about him saying. And then Cousins says that after the game, he didn't hear anything about it until after the game. I don't know if I buy that. But if that lit a fire under his ass, I mean, hell, I'll take it.
We'll take it. Whatever, you know, I'll piss him off if it'll take it, you know.
Right, if we all need to take turns every week. Piss him off.
Yeah. Who's going to do it this week? I don't think he had his usual news conference after the game. You know how they always, like, interview the coach and then the quarterback and you know whoever played well. I didn't see him, so he must have been like, I'm out of here. I just don't want to talk.
To me?
What's that?
Cousins?
Yeah, Cousins. Yeah.
I feel like I didn't watch it, but I feel like I was on Twitter for a second and I saw him standing there at the podium. I don't know what he said.
Oh, maybe I missed it. Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
I'm. You know.
He was happy.
He was looking happy. Is that what you said?
I suppose he's probably happy.
Yeah. He's feeling good about himself, and he's starting to earn his money.
He should be. You know, I mean, after a game like that, I think he had 333 yards. I think today.
Yeah. Oh, I get the stats. Let me give you the stats.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So.
Yeah.
Kirk was 22 out of 29 for 333 yards.
Yeah.
4 touchdowns and 1 interception. When was the interception? Oh, when Diggs.
That bounced off Diggs.
Yeah, when it bounced off. Okay, and then rushing, Madison had 63 yards on 14 carries. Cook had 41 yards on 16 carries, and receiving, Diggs was a monster, 167 yards on 7 catches. Thielen had 57 yards on 6 catches. Rudolph, 3 catches. And like you said, even Treadwell had a catch today.
Right? I know. Boy, Treadwell getting in on the action. Oh, man.
Yeah.
As long as he's there, might as well do something.
Yeah, exactly. And Dalvin Cook had 2 catches for 13 yards. And I got to ask you now, are you related to Cook? Is he like a brother or something? Or
No. Not that I know, anyway. Yeah, I should get one of his jerseys just so I can have my own, like, personalized one. So
yeah. Actually, I was at the Minneapolis Miracle game, and of course.
What, you were?
Oh yeah, I was in the stadium. It was rocking, and then afterwards, of course, I got to go in a pro shop and get my own. You know, I spent like $200 to get my own shirt with my own name on it. You know, after that win, so I do have a personalized shirt.
Very nice.
But you don't have to spend that much. You just need to get a Cook shirt, and you're good.
Yeah, I'm set then.
And interceptions, Griffin had 1, and Alexander had 1. So we're looking good.
Yeah, Alexander's back too, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. So.
And then, yeah, I think Kendricks and Barr, they had a fumble, I think, or they were part of a fumble, I think, weren't they, or something like that, I think.
I know that Barr and Kendricks both had 8 tackles each, so they had a monster game, and Kendricks had a half a sack. Danielle Hunter broke a record. I don't know if you know that.
He broke a record today?
Yeah, for the most sacks for a guy under 25.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did hear about that. Yep, which is pretty awesome. I think he has a birthday coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
So crazy. He's so good.
Oh yeah. And the arms. You see the arms on that guy? It's like, talk about a guy in a gym. You know that really.
Right.
You know,
he's a monster.
He's a monster.
Yep.
So.
And then did you see too that Linval Joseph got a tattoo on his elbow of when he wore the oxygen mask?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he got an honorary tattoo on his elbow, and it's like a Viking with an oxygen mask and with some sunglasses. Because I think he had a birthday this week, and I think he became a dad too.
Oh, really?
Something. I think that might have been why he was out of practice the other day.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
What do you got? Like inside information or something like this?
No, I just see some stuff on Twitter. I think it's just Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Okay. On the radio.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're on our way to the Super Bowl. Are you going to Miami? What's the story here?
Miami. Oh my gosh! Fucking your ticket for Miami? Don't do it. Don't do it yet. I mean, no. No.
No, you're not. Okay. All right. What are you gonna do when we win our first Super Bowl? Tell me.
You think that's gonna be this year?
It could be. If we play like we played today, it'll be this year.
Right. I mean, yeah. I would be speechless, I think, which is really rare for me. I don't know what I would be in shock. I think mouth wide open to the floor. So happy. What about you? Just celebrate, or would you be in shock?
A little of both, but I'm definitely going to be in Minneapolis somewhere, and I just want to be there for the parade, and I think I'll just take off my shirt and run around 5th Street for a while, and say we did it, finally, because it seems like we're never going to do it, but I know we are.
I feel like it's got to happen. I mean, it's got to happen. It can't be forever that they're not, not winning.
Yeah.
No.
So
it's going to happen eventually, in our lifetime, I bet.
I would hope so, but you just never know. You just have that feeling like it's a dream. Like the dream that you just never get the prize. You know what I mean? It's like like that kind of feeling. So
just slightly out of reach.
So what is your goal for your podcast? Because you do have a lot of followers, I noticed. And
yeah, it's a slow build. I mean, I don't know. Just gonna keep going with it. I hope. I don't know. Just get more people viewing it and subscribing, I suppose. I would love to I don't know. Just have more. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it because I just kind of started it on a whim, And I'm really, like I've said, technologically challenged. So it's as far as editing and stuff goes, I'm so green at that I feel like I need to learn a lot more. But I mean, I have fun doing it, doing the pregame and the postgame. So, and I have fun with people when they comment and stuff like that. And it would be cool to do more stuff like this with you. If I could get my video
Yeah.
working properly or something. I still don't.
I wish I just. I'm gonna after today. I'm gonna call my vendor and tell them what happened and see if there's something that they know that either you can do or we can do. But again, I've done so many of these and it's all been like fine, like no problems.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. It's got to be me. I mean, if this helps, I have a Lenovo Yoga 710. That's the computer I'm on. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I'll have to Google it and see. But yeah, I don't know. I can see you. I can see me. But obviously something's out of whack here.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, do you have any special messages for your fans that are watching right now? And because you did.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Is anyone else shocked by the number of points that the Purple got today? Are you shocked by that?
Oh, absolutely, I'm shocked. And I was listening to your pregame and you predicted, what, 17, 14 or something like that? Or
yeah, I was going to say maybe like 20.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know. Because, Fletcher Cox is such a, as far as the defensive front goes for Philly, he's such a powerful figure there. And he still was, but man, their corners. I think they were down 2 starting corners, 3 total.
Yeah.
And man, the Vikings just took advantage of that, as they should have, though. As they should have. So.
Well, I had my podcast Saturday morning with the Vikings boss, and I said, you know what? Because they kept talking about, the Eagles' defense number 1, and I'm like, fuck that. Let's just go in and just, let's just blow them off the line and let's just play. You know what I mean? And. We kind of did that, although, the passing game just set up everything. And Diggs, he was just running by guys.
Oh, yeah.
Just like flying, right by them. So
I think one of them was a 51 yards, and I think the other one was, 62 yards?
Yeah.
I like seeing that. I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
Reminds me of, Dante Culpepper and
Randy Moss, yes, I was just going to say that. Yeah, especially that second catch when he reached out and he just sort of plucked it, over his shoulder. That was a pretty pass.
Yeah.
Pretty catch.
Yep.
Yeah.
He had a couple that were, I think he can get a little ahead of himself, though, at times, too, Diggs. Because it seems like there were a couple there where he should have kind of caught it and then moved.
Mm-hmm.
And he, was kind of moving before he caught the ball a little bit there, but... he's so good.
Yeah.
He made up for it.
He did. And I'm glad he didn't take off his helmet, and,
Me too. Funny you said that. Yeah. I'm glad he stopped doing that. It had been a theme for him that he had been doing that a little bit. Whipping off the helmet.
Whipping off. He did it at the, Minneapolis Miracle and threw it at the ref. Remember that?
I do remember that. I remember when I was watching that happen, and I thought I was like, "Oh, that was great." And I was like, "Did that just hit a ref?" It took away for a second. For a second, I was like, "Oh." I think he got fined for that, didn't he?
Of course. But all right. So give me a sense of your game time ritual and like your week. Like what happens before a Sunday game and how do you prepare yourself for the week when we're playing on a Sunday, for example?
Oh, yeah. I like listening to sports radio, like local sports radio, kind of listen to that. Kind of get on Twitter. I like to just see what other people are kind of talking about, too. And I just like sports in general, so I like to kind of see what's going around the league, doing the old Google thing, and then I just kind of take notes. And then before I do an upload, I want to get them shorter. So I just try to see what everybody's kind of been talking about, that week, the kind of, like I think everybody else does, right? Like the main kind of talking points and things to look at in each game. And I try to get a little bit of a different perspective. I try to be a realist about it, as real as possible. And I don't get sucked into the purple Kool-Aid as easily as some.
Like me? You mean like me? No.
Yeah, no, that's all right, though.
I love it.
But yeah, and then I just, try to see what's going on and, in the past, how they've played. And I play fantasy football, too, so I'm kind of looking at all that stuff. And Yeah, and then I just do an upload. I wish I could upload more, but work gets in the way.
Oh yeah. What do you do? You are you a lawyer or something or?
No, I work with medical cannabis here in Minnesota, so it's pretty
Medical
cool.
cannabis? Oh, really? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a growing industry. Is
Yeah. Yep, definitely. So kind of work on the cultivation side of that, so which is pretty cool.
okay.
So super.
Were you born in Minneapolis, in Minnesota?
I've lived in Minnesota my whole life. Yep, I was technically, funny enough, I was technically born in Fargo, North Dakota.
Oh, whoa.
But I lived in Minnesota my whole life because my parents were in Moorhead, Minnesota, but Moorhead doesn't have a hospital, and I don't know if you know that area, but it's split by a river.
No.
So I technically spent my first day in Fargo, North Dakota, but other than that, I've been in Minnesota my whole life. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I was thinking about buying a home in Minneapolis, Minnesota somewhere until
Yeah.
I was there last year in October 10th. It was snowing. I'm like, no. I'm not fucking doing this.
Yeah, you gotta. It was snowing yesterday, I think, and last night. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it all melted. It melts pretty quick.
That's it pretty quick.
Snowing's too tough. The cold makes too tough. Well, you said you're from Massachusetts originally.
Yeah, I know snow, but not like Minnesota's different. It's like Canada. It is like Canada.
Yeah, I mean we're pretty close.
It's-
Yeah, I guess I'm used to it. And to be honest with you, I guess I'd rather be cold than hot.
Really?
But yeah, Arizona's nice though because it's that dry. It's not humid down there. I really like that.
Yeah, this time of year it gets nice and it's always sunny, and even when it's hot, you can cool down very quickly because, like you said, the air is light and thin and no humidity and that kind of stuff. Before I forget this thought on your podcast, have you watched Mike Tice's podcast at all?
Mike Tice.
Tice, the hit.
Mike Tice does a podcast?
Yes.
No, but I would love it. He does just weeklies or what?
He does whenever he can. He's got and he just started, but he's got such a great setup.
What's he called? What's it called? Is it on YouTube somewhere?
It's called Odds and Ends with Mike Tice, and he talks.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. But his setup is really really good. He's trying to get started just like you and me, and I've reached out to him to see if he'll do a podcast with me. He said yeah, but I don't think he will.
Really? Well, I think that's great.
Yeah,
I've always been a fan of his.
Yeah, me too. I always thought he was a great coach, and he had a great sense of humor.
And I really, I liked his attitude.
So that might give you some ideas on your podcast. But I certainly will love to have you back on the right way, so I can.
Yeah, same. I know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. It's got to be something on my end. It's weird that on both of my forums it didn't work.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. So okay, let's finish up with. Give me your prediction moving forward. I am feeling very good about this team right now.
You're feeling good.
Feeling good about myself in a team. What do you think happens next week?
Have you been feeling good all season? Have you been feeling pretty good, or did you get down at all? I guess I was watching a little bit, the other day, your stuff. But
Yeah.
I mean, overall.
Overall, yeah, I was down when they let Slaughter go because I just thought it wasn't the right thing, and it, as a fan, I'd like to, decide who I can root for, you know what I mean? And I was rooting for Slaughter, so I was a little down about that, but then I got back up, and certainly after the Chicago game, I was a little bummed out because it's like the same old thing, we lost again.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
And then the Packers game, we had them. We had him. We were one play away from, and then Cousins had his diapers back on, and he fucked it up. But
We had accidents.
but yeah. So I'm back on the horse.
Purple Positivity Fan Club.
Purple positivity, but realistic.
I'm honestly trying to take it one game at a time because I was in the camp, a couple of games ago where I'm like, they're done. This season's toast. I do think today. I don't want to say today's game was like a complete fluke or anything like that they just were so beat up. But it was a winning team, and that's what we wanted. I wanted, Cousins to beat a winning team, and he did. But I'm feeling okay. I feel like they could win the next two. I feel like they really could, especially if they play like they did today. If Cousins keeps up this confidence, that he has in himself, because I feel like he's his own roadblock, as far as that goes. So I feel like they could go into Detroit and win if they keep this momentum up. But I don't think they should overlook Detroit at all, just because Detroit, they've been playing all right and they're ahead of us right now.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how that game goes tomorrow. I'm looking forward to the Washington game Thursday night. My guy Case Keenum's going to be back in town.
Whoa, are you going?
I'm going to try to go. I was originally planning on going, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'd like to go. I don't know, man. I don't see us beating the likes of Kansas City, though. And, we're going to have to play Chicago again. But I feel good after today, but I'm not putting all my chips in by any means. I still feel like we could go 8-8 or something like that.
Oh, really? Okay. No, I'm thinking we're going to win out at home because we're playing lights out at home.
That's true.
We blew out Atlanta, we blew out Oakland, we blew out, Eagles. We're going to win out at home, and if we can get 2 wins on the road, we're 10-6, which we got one in New York against the Giants, and maybe a Chargers will win and get lucky somewhere else. But 10-6, 11-5 would be great.
I mean, that would be really awesome, and I mean that would be better than I predicted at the start of the season. I'm still kind of more in that camp of the 8-8, but I mean, yeah, if we can get 10 wins, because they're going to be at Dallas, and Dallas is laying a big egg tonight.
Yeah.
So, but then they're going to be at Seattle too.
Yeah, that's never easy.
No,
never easy at Seattle. I don't know why we can never win there. But before I forget, I was running a contest on one of the fan forums that I'm a member of. I had people try to guess scores and stats for each game, and if they get enough points, they go to the Redskins and Vikings game. So this guy, Chris from New Jersey, won tickets. I just sent him 2 tickets to...
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's going to the... and it's his first time, U.S. Bank Stadium. He's going to have a fucking blast. I mean, that place...
You said the Washington game?
Yeah, he's going to the Thursday night Washington game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That is so rad. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm happy for him because he's never been, so... Good to do that every...
I noticed you got the purple goatee going there, too. Really bleeding purple
You,
there.
you like that?
Yeah, you like that? Yeah.
I get compliments all the time when I go to supermarket. Oh my god, I love that purple, and I explain why and all that. It's fun.
Oh yeah, start a little conversation going too. Yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you dye your hair like purple? Like once
Oh dude, I don't think I could pull that off.
You can do it. Okay.
I don't know. The red is already so hard to upkeep as a non-natural redhead.
Yeah. Which reminds me, most people wear their emotions on their sleeves. You wear it in your hair because I can tell if we had a good game or a bad game because your hair changes.
Oh yeah, yep. Different hairstyles going. Yep. I like to mess around with my hair. It's probably my Leo rising. Are you into astrology at all? I talk a little bit about astrology, but
not really. No. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not. I don't. I'm a Gemini. Does that help?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna ask what your sun sign is. That makes sense. Communications and stuff like that.
Oh, is that
Geminis
okay?
Are all about.
Okay. Yeah. So let's again. So awesome to have you on. I am so sorry it's not the way I wanted it, but we can.
Too. Thanks for having me. I was really looking forward to it. Hopefully we can chat on here again, and I can be on the other side. My face can be on the other side.
Yeah.
Like it should be.
That would be awesome. Any finishing thoughts for Viking Nations, and could you give Kirk Cousins a little bit more love? Tell him how you love him, or how great he is, or something like that.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna go that far. I think though he can put in his spreadsheet, for all 3 hours today. Potty train. Use the toilet. No diapers. No, I think he did great. I really did. I thought the confidence was great. I really liked that he was able to throw on the run a little bit, play out of pocket. Trying to make some stuff happen. And he went for the big throws, and I'm not sure if that's him or Stefanski or what, but I was happy about that, and he connected, and I really like that everybody seems to be getting along. I really like that, and yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
That was better, right?
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Did you hear that, Cousins?
Yeah, did you hear that, Kirky?
She's she's back. She's back on the train right now. So.
Yeah. Well, we kind of have to be, right? I mean, I kind of have to be. I might as well. Ugh.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. It sounds like you love this team, so you're up and down depending on the week. And next week's going to be another big game. If we can win that game, I am feeling extremely good about our season. Extremely good if we can win.
If they can win that game next week.
Definitely.
Yeah, especially the divisional game. I mean, all divisional games are important, but especially just like with the standings and everything. And then just to come back home and be against Washington, and that's Kirk's old team too, and then Keenum will be coming into town, so there's going to be drama with that too. It's always something, isn't it? Every week. It's exciting.
That's why we love sports. The drama part of it is always something that can get you back in, and
for sure.
For sure. Well, let's finish this. I'm going to close this out with our Skull chant, and then I'll say goodbye to you via Skype. So don't hang up yet. Let me just close up.